Nicola Sturgeon's replacement as SNP leader was being lined up before the Alex Salmond row. An insider claimed, the Scottish First Minister has been found to have misled the Scottish Parliament over the Alex Salmond row, sources told the BBC last night, dealing a huge blow to Ms Sturgeon. A special Holyrood committee ruled, by 5 votes to 4, that Scotland's First Minister gave an inaccurate account of her meetings with Mr Salmond in 2018 during evidence on oath to MSPs earlier this month. The SNP leader hit back last night, saying she stands by the evidence she gave, adding, "What has been clear is that opposition members of this committee made their minds up before I uttered a single word of evidence. Their public comments have made that clear." As anticipated, opposition figures have called for Ms Sturgeon to stand down. Scottish Conservative Party leader, Douglas Ross, said last night, "We have called out the First Minister based on the overwhelming evidence that she misled Parliament. We will continue to hold her to the same standards as previous First Ministers of Scotland and demand that she resigns." Whether the First Minister will resign is unknown, but reports in October suggested that the SNP was already preparing for life without Ms Sturgeon. Former Scottish Government advisor, Alex Bell, claimed there was a plan for former MP Angus Robertson to succeed her. Mr Bell said Mr Robertson, a previous SNP deputy to Ms Sturgeon, had already benefited from a shameless party fix to help him become an MSP next year at the expense of MP Joanna Cherry QC. He was referring to the scrap within the SNP to become the candidate for the Edinburgh Central seat in this year's Holyrood election. Mr Robertson won the candidacy, but former SNP frontbencher Joanna Cherry claimed her bid was hobbled by outside interference. Mr Bell suggested Ms Cherry's bid was sabotaged to aid Mr Robertson and a longer-term succession plan, but had helped make the SNP look like a knot of vipers in the process. Andrew Wilson, who authored the SNP's coronavirus economic blueprint, tried to play down talk of a feud in a column for the Herald. But Mr Bell responded in a piece for the Courier. Andrew Wilson, he of the SNP's Growth Commission, addressed the nation through a newspaper last Sunday. Looking like an avuncular Tom Hanks, plump in his wing-back chair, he said we will be independent by 2026.